Imagine that we are okay with the result. Then, of course, we need to put the data somewhere. We can do that by clicking on the plus sign and by adding an output node. I hear you thinking, where can we write the data to? Well, you can write it somewhere locally on a shared drive, but also on Tableau server. But for this first demo, we will write it to my desktop. So here you see that the output node has been added. I get a nice full view about how my data set will look like. And here on the left, I will now choose where I want to write it to. So for this source, we're going to save it locally. So I'm going to keep this on save to file. I can browse it where I want to save it. Let me for now just put it on my desktop. I will call it prep session 1. Accept. There's already one called like that, but indeed I want to replace it. And then I can run my flow simply by clicking on the triangle. And if we now go on my desktop, we would see that the file is being written as a hyperfile. Do notice that you can choose what the format is. You can choose writing it to your desktop as a hyperfile, as a TDE file, or as a CSV file. Now, before I continue, there are probably already a few of you thinking like, how could we use this and what would I be connecting to? Well, most of the time, you probably want to save it back to the server so other people can use it. But the one thing I didn't stress enough, and that really demonstrates the potential of this tool, is the following. You see here, Tableau server. I will show it later to you, but you can connect with Prep to published data sources. Those who work today with Tableau Desktop know that you might have been in a situation where you wanted to perform a join on a published data source, but that you needed to solve your problem using blending. Well, imagine having Tableau Prep, where you connect to the published data sources. You actually can perform the join here, as I will show you later, and you can write it to the server. So that's a huge potential of overcoming some of the limits you might experience today. Good. So we have our first little flow connected to the data. We did some cleaning steps, and we written it to our desktop.